Hello, my friends. Once we are done with time complexity and space complexity, it's time to understand this concept with an easy example. In our first question, we have been given an array and we need to find if that array contains any duplicate element or not. If yes, then we need to print true. If no, then we need to print false. Very easy question. For this particular question, some people may think that we can directly use the set. But yes, for DSN algo, we will not use set directly and we will implement our own algorithm and we'll try to solve this question. So let's go to our VS Code. Firstly, we will declare an array with some duplicate value in it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then again 2. Once we have this, then we will write a function. Function check duplicate. And here we will pass array as one of the parameter. And our next thing will be we will call this function. Check duplicate we will call with array as a parameter. And if you want to print the result, then we will need to write console.log. Yes. Inside this, we will try our first solution. So to check for the duplicates, firstly, we will loop through all the array element. So we will write our first loop. Let I is equal to 0. I should be lesser than arr dot length or arr dot length it should be. Then we have I plus plus. Once we will get our first element, then we will compare it with rest of the element. Once we will get our second element, we will compare it with the rest of the element. For that, we need another for loop. And that for loop will start from I plus 1. And end will be same like the ith loop. Arr dot length and then j plus plus. Now we will check if arr of I is equal to arr of j. Then we will return spelling mistake. It will be returned true. If there is no duplicate, so we will not go inside this if and we will loop through all the array elements. So at that time we will return false at the end. Return false. Let's see in our browser. It is returning true for now as we have duplicates element. If I will remove this duplicate element, then yes, we are getting false. This code is working as per our expectation. But here we are looping 2 times. That means the time complexity will be O of n square. But if you will show this particular solution to an interviewer, then he or she will definitely ask you, optimize this code. So for the optimization purpose, let's write our second function. In our second function, check duplicate 2 this time and we will pass again the array as one of the parameter. Inside that we will create an object. As we know, object can store the unique keys. The keys cannot duplicate. So we will make use of that concept here. Then for the first time we will loop through all the array elements. So we will write let I is equal to 0. Then I should be lesser than arr dot length and then we will write I plus plus. Once we will go here, we will check if our current element is existing inside an object or not. If it is not existing, then push it inside an object using key value pair. If it is already existing, then return true. So we will write if obj and inside that we will check arr of I. If it is existing, then return true. But first of all, if it is not existing, we need to push it inside an object. So not condition came. After that, we will simply copy this thing again and we will say if it is not existing, then assign it a value of 1. That means for the first time 1:1 will come. For the next time 2:1 will come, like that. The second condition will come for the else part. That means if it is already existing, then we will simply return true. Or if it is gone through all the array element and return true condition is not executed, that means there is no duplicate. So to handle that, we need to return false at the end. Let's check our this solution in our Chrome. So first we will call this function and remove this function. For the first time it is coming false. Next time I will put some duplicate there. So yes, it is coming true. And let's see what's coming in our object also for more clearance of the concept. Console.log, we will see obj. Okay, for the first time it is coming true and we are not able to loop through, come to that point. So that's why it is not able to show. But if there is no duplicate between 1:1, 2:1, 3:1, 4:1, and if it is duplicating, then yes, it is returning true here itself and it is not able to reach up to this point. So that time it is not coming. So in this way, the object concept works. Using obj arr of I, we are actually using key and assigning a value 1 to it. And after that, we are able to achieve our first question. Once we are done with this, some homework is for you. Suppose we have been given two arrays, for example, first array and the second array. And if there is any common element, then we need to return true. If there is no common element, then we need to return false. So for this particular question, we will try to first of all solve. First we will use two loops. So our time complexity will be O of n square. In the second approach, we will use an object concept and our time complexity will decrease from O of n square to O of n. But here, as we are using this another variable called as obj and we don't know what will be the length of an array. So the space complexity will increase, but in our first solution, the space complexity is less. So in this way, we can handle our space complexity and time complexity hand in hand and try to optimize our code as much as possible. So please solve this second question for your understanding of time complexity and the space complexity. And let's meet in our next video tutorial. Thank you very much for now.